Hello, people of the Most High God. It is a pleasure to be with you once again, your brother Reverend Joel. Today, I want to lay emphasis on the good things that we explore or look into in the light of Bible practice. We have been able to engage with many controversies and how that fits in with what we are convinced that is of a authenticness nature that we need to embrace. In the light of enculturation, it is very, very crucial and advantageous for us to weigh both. Okay, we understand there's an element of Western construct in the light of missionary quest in Africa at a certain period. Now we know coming in this current age that people are now deep going back to traditional or cultural worship. All that is good, and I will promote that. But where I have concern is those that move or embrace that sense of worship and choose to, practice it in a bad way. That's where I have problem with those who do witchcraft, diabolical stuff that, in the light of perhaps advancing or getting certain wealth. I have problem with all that. So, but the practice of culture or practices of culture and tradition, I truly uphold that. How do we weigh that in the light of our Christian doctrine or what we have been formed? It is a very, very good question. Paul, in the book of Philippians, chapter 4, from 8 to 9, advises his audience that towards the end of his talk, that whatever is admirable, whatever is good, whatever is right, whatever is encouraging, they should seek to embrace it. They should seek to embrace good practice. And the God of peace will be with them all. And a very good one, people of God. Basically, what Paul was advising those around him at the time in the Philippians is, seek that is good. And how do we know that which is good? Let's turn the table around. The treatment that when people offer to us, how we feel, that is the first, I would say, how to evaluate what is good, people of God. It is very, very straight and clear to understand that ethical living is not far-fetched. But that is why I place very much good value in a text that says, do to others as you wish them to do unto you. That's profound, people of God. So I take value in that we should treat others as we desire to be treated. That's powerful. So the talk that I want to really encapsulate or put together here is, I understand there's a lot of gaps in the Bible and how it was brought to African, the missionary translation, etc. I understand that. Even looking at whoever interpreted, the individual interpreted the King James Version, Henry VIII, etc. How he moved into, from Catholic, then bringing about Anglican. There's a lot of questions regarding that history. Yes, I take all that on board as a black male African. We question the integrity of the Westerners that brought you can call it Bible or Christianity to us. Their value in that practice. I remember, I know I mentioned this in one of my talk. I was invited somewhere in West London to preach or conduct a service. And after the service, a young male English origin came to me, and he was so excited. He asked me a question, or more than he's a comment. He actually commented. He said he didn't know that he's supposed to practice what is written in the Bible. That's an interesting reflection, and I was like, "Whoa!" So it's quite interesting when I walked out and I felt this goes to show what Jesus declared on the cross during his last words. He looked on around those around him and said, "Father, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing." That's a powerful observation. And that's how this gentleman's words or comment, resonate to my hearing. So I can equally say, Father, forgive those who brought the text Bible for us to practice, and them themselves did not know that they're supposed to practice it. That means they brought it with the ulterior motive. So one can equally say, Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. So, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to share with you is the validity and the worth